Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Still Swinging the Podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Thomas, and today we have Ti and Tiny, and the allegations of sexual misconduct, accused of drugging and misconduct with some young ladies, and without further ado, let's get into it.
Rapper T.I. and his wife Tamika Tiny Harris are the subject of a criminal investigation by the Los Angeles Police Department, authorities have confirmed to E! News. The investigation stems from a police report filed by a woman identified as Jane Doe, as first reported by the Daily Beast. According to the police report filed last month and obtained by E! News, the woman claims she was sexually assaulted and drugged by the couple in 2005. In addition, a 41-year-old Las Vegas-based woman named Rochelle Jenks filed a police report with the Las Vegas Police Department earlier this month. The couple's attorney, Steve Sadow, tells E! News in a statement, "The Harrises have not spoken to or been contacted by the Los Angeles Police Department, the Las Vegas Police Department, or indeed any member of law enforcement from any other jurisdiction in the country." Even assuming the story in the Daily Beast is close to accurate, it appears the LAPD accuser has chosen once again to remain anonymous, thereby preventing us from being in a position to disprove or refute her allegations or even examine them. The statement continues, "Although we now appear for the first time to have the name of an accuser who supposedly filed a police report with LVPD, we have absolutely zero details about her or her claim." A spokesperson for attorney Tyrone A. Blackburn, who is representing the alleged victims, tells E! News in a statement, "We have several women who are willing to speak on the record. Investigations are pending." Per the police report, LAPD detectives met virtually with the woman in April 2021 about an alleged 2005 encounter with T.I. and Tiny, which she said occurred when she met T.I. and Tiny at a club. According to the report, she claimed Tiny offered her a glass containing a clear liquid, which the woman took a drink from. The woman alleges T.I. and Tiny later sexually assaulted her at a hotel suite. Back in March, Tyrone A. Blackburn conducted a press conference in which he called for T.I. and Tiny to be investigated. During the press conference, Tyrone described accusations from 6 anonymous women regarding alleged incidents between 2005 and 2018. The accusations against T.I., Tiny, and their associates included allegations of drugging and sexual assault, including rape. According to letters sent from Tyrone to the Attorney Generals of California and Georgia that were obtained by E! News, the lawyer represents 11 individuals who have made accusations against the stars.
Well, that's about the size of the situation. And let's think about it for a second. T.I. and Tiny, from what I hear and know, they've been doing this for a long time, you know? And my opinion on what's going on, trust me, it ain't gonna be popular. Because I know the kind of women filing these suits. You understand? But I got a lot to T.I. and Tiny put themselves in this position, in this situation. Alright? Because of the kind of people they chose to do this with. You understand? It's not a situation where these girls didn't know what they was getting themselves into. All of that is nonsense. Alright? Alright? Because trust me, you ain't drugging drug addicts. That's not what's happening. You understand where I'm coming from? You're not drugging drug addicts. That's not what's happening right now. You know? These are women who already take drugs, who already looking to party, who going wherever the free party is. Alright? See, a lot of their problems is this. A lot of them chicks from Magic City, strokers in different strip clubs, different video vixens, women with nothing going on right now. Nothing at all going on right now. Alright? And if you think a woman won't lie for a payday in 20 other chicks that they done this with won't get on the bandwagon, you sadly mistaken. All right. How do 10 girls who don't know each other? Easy. Social media. Social media and the law of a free payday. Well, the lawyer ain't asked for no money. He's saying he ain't asked for no money. So I guess you think the lawyer doing this shit for free out of the goodness of his heart. No, they not doing this for free or out of the goodness of their heart. They can't ask for a payday yet. That's not how this go. If they ask for a payday right now, they'll blow it all. Okay? They cannot ask, but they gonna ask for a pay. They are gonna ask for a pay. But they would rather for T.I. lawyers to quietly come to them about a settlement so they could start the negotiations. Alright? All of these women from 2005 and all of this crap, okay, they washed up strippers and video vixens, all right, who don't have nothing going on and sit around brainstorming and said, look, I can ruin them and at the same time come up. All right, you think a video vixen, a fine ass stripper, won't go and coochie rub with T.I., with Tiny to get next to T.I.? Yes, they will. In a heartbeat. And they got intentions. See, in their mind is, I look better than Tiny. Shit, if I put this thing on him, he'd get rid of Tiny and keep me. Listen, I know it sound a little off, but these women be a little off, a lot off. And they all think their beauty is going to be the key to their success until they see it's not. You understand? They don't understand when they get kicked out the mansion. They upset in the morning when they get kicked out the mansion because the party over. They thought they was going to be able to slide up next to T.I. and slide Tiny out of the picture since they don't feel like Tiny look as good as them. All right, but they was wrong. All right, and these women don't have no allegiance to T.I. and Tiny because they had a night with them. You know what I'm saying? The problem is they don't have nothing going on today. Nothing at all. Okay, and it's a sweet come up that don't require much but a lie. But a lie. They gonna make it sound good. Okay, they gonna make it sound great. Why? Because can't nobody really defend T.I. and Tiny. Why? Because you got the feminist movement, this believe all women, and all of this foolishness that make no sense at all to me. That make no sense at all to me, so you can never come to a man's defense when women accusing him of something. And I'm not coming to T.I. defense because T.I. played a part in his own demise and what's going on with him right now. All right, the kind of women he chose to do this with, he should have knew better. He should have known better. Okay, T.I. should have known better. Tiny should have known better than to be doing this kind of stuff with strippers and video models. Okay, once they get old and busted and see their beauty not gonna get them rich, they gonna be looking for schemes to come up. Alright, and now you the scheme to come up. Alright, because they looking at it like this. Maybe you will beat them in court, but you will never get your life back. Alright, maybe you will go to court and prove yourself innocent, but where you gonna go to get your life back? You never gonna get your life back. That damage is done. They waiting for your lawyer to come to them and offer them a settlement. That's what they waiting on. They don't want to go to court. They don't want to go to court because number one, they know they lying. But they will go to court for the chance to win. Okay, because it's nothing they got to lose. There ain't nothing gonna happen to them if they lose. Okay, only thing that's gonna happen is they not gonna be in the same situation they in now. But if they win, they in an awesome situation. Okay, they'll sue him for everything. But they hoping it don't have to go that far, and that his lawyer come to their lawyer with settlements. Why you think the lawyer put out a public service announcement for everybody who been assaulted by them to come and holler at him, so he could put them on the paper? Because the more women to pile on, the more pressure he can apply to them to settle. Because the more women sign up, the more impossible the case look, the more bad he look in the court of public opinion. But let me tell you something. You already know, all right? I've been around these women most of my life. I've been around these kind of women. Okay, they will do anything. They will say anything. If a payday involved, that's not going to be costing them nothing, and all they got to do is go and tell a lie. Shit, listen, all is left for them from that point on is where do they sign? Where do they sign? Because if you think they care anything about T.I. and Tiny, they don't. Alright? Alright? The only kind of proof they gonna have is how the mansion looked, how the bed looked, how T.I., any scars he got naked, any scars Tiny got naked. That's the only thing that they gonna be saying. Alright? But they was willing participants in what was going on. Alright? They was already using drugs. T.I. might have supplied it. Alright, but if you gonna send every man to jail who supplied women drugs and then fucked them, and then screwed them after that, you better get ready, because the jails will be packed. That's not uncommon in that world. Okay, that's not uncommon in that world. Alright, partying is a way of life in that world. And they all partying. All the strippers partying. All the video vixens partying. All the rappers partying. Everybody partying, and they party with drugs. Okay? Okay? He only thing he did was supply some people who was already using drugs some drugs. That's all. That's all. If you check any of these women history, I'm guaranteeing you they already get high. Alright, they already use drugs. He did not have to drug them. Alright, he just asked them what kind of drugs they wanted, and they told him. And he supplied it. What you like? Oh, I like Hennessy, Percocets, and weed. I like this, cocaine. Listen, he make sure it's there when they show up. Alright? The problem is because they cuted and tiny, they still gotta get out. They still gotta go. They still can't hang on. They still not going to be able to walk the red carpets with them. They still not going to be able to live the life of luxury. They still got to go back to their life after they done with them. All right? And if you think they don't harbor some feelings about that, they do. They do. All right? Because they going to blame everybody for their life situation. And if they could get a chance to come up and you think they not going to take it, you sadly mistaken. They going to take the opportunity. But T.I. should have knew better. Tiny should have known better. Okay? They should have known better. All right? You lay down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. It's no way. Listen, when you got the kind of when you got at stake what these two got at stake, you don't play with it to go playing around with IG models, booty models, video vixens, strippers. No. You can no longer deal with that kind of trash. Alright? You can no longer deal with people with nothing to lose. You cannot go dealing with people who got everything to gain and nothing to lose from an allegation. Okay? Now you a lick. And that's what T.I. and Tiny are right now. They a lick. Okay? They a lick. Alright? And then they ain't gonna expose who all signing this. Listen, you got people probably got women signing it who ain't never been nowhere near T.I. and Tiny. Alright? Their homegirl did. Alright? And she told them everything that happened, and all she said was, look, it was me. I was there. You know, look. You can't put nothing past them. I mean, nothing. All this believe all women and this the women's rights movement and the feminist organizations and believe all women. Listen, that's what's wrong. That's what's going on right now. All right, that's what's. Listen, you gotta be smart. You gotta be sharp. You cannot fall for the okie doke. Thank you everybody for joining, and hope y'all had a one. Hope y'all enjoyed the commentary. Make sure y'all hit the like, share. Make sure y'all hit the like, share the message, and please subscribe to the channel. It's free. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Subscribe to the channel to keep the channel growing. Hit the like button to help out the algorithms, and hit the share button to spread the message. All right. Thanks, everybody. Still swinging out.